Okay, let's start.
Okay. Boleh dengar suara saya jelas ke?
Boleh.
Okay,
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nadiana. Panggil Diana. And I would like to ask you some question. The first question related to current job scope. So on your current job scope, what is your job role and responsibilities to the company in terms of engineering?
Right. Thank you. As a safety engineer or factory and machinery inspector at Department of Safety and Health, Malaysia, my role is to ensure the implementations, all right, and maintenance of effective safety measure within industry in Malaysia, right? So, so, and of course, my task is more to ensure safety and health in the factory or industry in Malaysia, which is we do some of inspections, auditing, and so on. All right. My job role as a factory and machinery inspector, of course, is more to the industrial inspection, which is I'm conducting inspection at various industry. For example, oil and gas, right? What I call food factory, and then also the electronic or automotive company. So which is we go to check the machinery like boiler, and fire pressure vessel, a compressor, what I call OTC, overhead travel crane, and so on that related with DOSH inspection. All right. So this inspection we need to do every 50 months for a year, right? And then they need to renew every 50 months, and then our inspector will come to the industry and then go for the inspection. All right. So and then my job role, of course, to make as a regulatory compliant. All right. To ensure the safety regulations, codes or standard applicable to the industry under for inspection. For example, the safety regulation like Factory and Machinery Acts (FMA), OSHA 1994, and then standard for inspection like you know API, American Petroleum Institute 510. That one for the standard for inspection for machinery. And then for construction, machinery construction, we almost focus for the ASME code, British code, BS standard, and so on. All right, so this is my job scope. Other than that, we also do some of testing. Like for example, in boiler, we have do a testing like pressure test. All right, steam test. We call it steam test for boiler. Non NDT, non destructive testing, and so on. Other than that, my job scope is to do the risk assessment. Right, you know the risk assessment, right? How you want to do the risk assessment like high rec, high rec, all right? So we need to do conducting the comprehensive risk assessments to identify potential hazards and also implementing the risk mitigation strategy. So this is the important role because we are on Department of Safety and Health, so we need to uh, inform to the industry to perform the risk assessment, right? Before they start doing the job or the activity. All right. Other than that, my job scope is more to give training and education to the industry. For example, we give some talks, all right, through the webinar and also to the conventions to the industry, which is we want to give some of info to the industry about our acts, the new regulation, and so on. All right. So this is our scope lah. All right. So and then my last is more to the professional development. So I do the engagements with the others party or others department to get the what you call to get the link with the industry to make sure that our professional development are always continuous. All right, always continuous with new technologies or new technology or new information regarding engineering work or engineering items. Okay, all right, Dana, understand?
Yes. Thank you, sir. So the next question is there any this question regarding to career development planning? So is there any future planning as your goal or target on your career development?
This is more to my career development lah. All right. Of course, I want to be when you're already in engineering, what you call environments, right? I already become a professional engineer, which is IR, and I'm also become a professional technologist, which is TS, all right? And I'm on the way to get my doctor PhD, right? So this kind of professional certificate or professional development, I target to get maybe before another 2 years, correct, for my PhD. So of course, when I get this title like a doctor, right, a professional engineer, or TS. So my target is I want to make one engineering company, my own engineering company. This is my target, my own engineering, because you already have professional engineer, you also have a technology specialist, and you also has a got a doctor as a researcher, which is this three of what you call a professional certifications. You already have networking with some industry. For example, when I have a doctor, I have networking with university or researcher. When I already have get a professional engineer, I have a networking with industry, engineering industry or engineering consultant or engineering firms, which is good for me. When I already have this professional certificate, I want to develop my own company for engineering company, which is I want to focus more for the inspection or safety consultant. So this is my target, right? This is my target lah. Because I believe with experience you have almost 18 years, all right? So I think that is, I think this experience I can use to develop my company, right? And then to get some sort of knowledge from the others company, the how I want to do the business for the engineering term, right? So which is I focus to this company. I want to develop my company to give some consultant to any industry or company that want to build a new facilities. For example, they want to build their factory. They want to install the machinery. So we as a consultant, we come to the industry and then give some of advice how you want to do that, how you want to do this. So this is my target, right? So now I'm still got officer government. So when I want to build my company, of course I need to resign as a government officer first, right? So I cannot do my company in that time. I'm also working in government. That is not true lah, right? That is not true. So I need to resign from my job now, and then I go for the develop my company. So this is my target, and this is my target lah. And then of course, when you already develop your company, I want my company to be international, not only in Malaysia but also in outside Malaysia. So maybe for like Qatar, you know, Arab Saudi, they want to use your expertise in their country. So that is my target lah, Diana.
Thank you, sir. Allow me to ask the next question. Next question related to working satisfaction, which is achievement, wages, work challenges. So the first question is, did you satisfy with your current achievement as an engineer?
Of course, I'm very satisfied. What I achieved right now, today, right? You already become a professional engineer. You already become what I call a technology specialist, TS. So I'm very satisfied with my work right now because what I'm learned in UC, and I'm working with the same industry, right? I'm learning in UC as engineering, manufacturing engineering. When I go for my work, so that they are very related with what I'm studying in during my degree, right? So I'm very satisfied. So what I'm learned in UC, and I can practice when I do when I work this company or this department, right? So with current achievements, and I'm very satisfied. Of course, to get until this level, they have a long journey, right? You know, 80 years, right? My working experience. I have a 3-year working experience in industry, and then after that, I moved to the government industry, which is related to engineering also. So that is very give my certifications because my engineering is related with safety, right? So when you can prevent any accident or incident in workplace or industry, you feel very satisfied, right? In terms of you can decrease in terms of number of accident industry, right? You also be quite very happy because of course what you talk to the industry, the knowledge that you give to industry, they're doing their do, and then they understand your what you talk to the industry, and they are practice, and then of course when they have a good practice in the industry, so incident or accident can be prevent to the company, right? So that's why I'm very satisfied with my current achievements as an engineering, which is a focus on engineering safety, right?
You deserve to feel satisfaction because of your main achievement. So another question is, are there any specific aspects of your job that you find particularly rewarding?
Aspect of your job that you find particularly rewarding. All right. I think this specific aspect, when you talk about the safety, for me, the specific aspect is a safety culture. How you want to develop safety culture among the workers in Malaysia, right? So this is very important. The safety culture is very important. So it's not easy. You want to what I call to promote safety culture in Malaysia right now, because our industry not like a Japanese industry. So Japanese is their safety culture is very good because they are follow the instruction. They are good to follow SOP. But in Malaysia, that is very different because until now, still you can hear then from the news, accident still happen, right? Almost in constructions and so on, right? So that is very for me in my my talks for the specific aspect of your job that you find particularly wedding is I'm always what I call I always practice of the safety culture, because not only in office, not only in you know in industry, not only when I come to the or go to the industry, but at home also I'm also practice the safety culture also to my kids, all right, also to my family. So always when when you have a safety culture in your what do you call in your side, you can prevent any accident or incident, not only on the workplace but maybe at your home, maybe when you go for the vacations. So that is very important for me. Is a safety culture that teach me how to be safe, whatever conditions, right? Whatever condition, because even you only stay at home, they also have a risk on that situations. But you always think that accident can happen at everywhere or every condition. So for me, is a safety culture that reward me to be more safe in terms of all activity or all terms, right? Okay.
Okay, sir. So last question for me is what challenges did you encounter that will make you stress or pressure during your work as an engineer?
Sure. Yeah. All right. Okay. Diana, this when you're working as a engineer, right? You cannot prevent stress happen to you, right? This is normal condition. Even though when you study also you have got also stress, right? Stress to complete your assignment, right? And your study. So for me, as a factory and machinery inspector, they have a sum of challenge, right? And also the stress, because you want to make sure that this machine is safety for use. This list is safety for public to use. So how you want to make sure that the passenger lift is safe for the public to use, right? So that is very we call a challenge. So that's why when you want to become an engineer, that is important of integrity, your integrity, right? So when you do the inspection, you must do the inspection with 100% your yourself lah, right? Means you not do cincai-cincai, not do some tak apalah, kita just buat saja, then sebab because this is relate with safety of public, sebab orang awam akan menggunakan lift tersebut. So sebagai seorang engineer, the way you nak pastikan dia proses inspection tu berjalan dengan baik adalah, pertama, of course, you punya knowledge. You need to have your knowledge, good knowledge in term of that expertise or area. For example, untuk passenger lift, okay, lift penumpang. Of course, bila you masuk buat inspection, alright, you bukan duduk dalam lift. You need to stay at the top of the passenger lift, right? You see, you kena panjat, and you kena turun. So apa yang you lihat pada passenger lift adalah, of course, you nak tengok the integrity of wire rope. Okay, dia punya wire rope sama ada dah berkarat atau tidak. Alright, so mungkin dawai-dawai tu dah orang kata dah pecah, alright, dah putus. So itu yang kita lihat. Alright, that's why bila inspection, when you do the inspection, not follow the procedure, or you do the cincai one, alright, the inspection, kadang-kadang accident boleh berlaku because ada lift yang bila public naik, benda ni pernah berlaku di Malaysia juga. Lift tiba-tiba jatuh daripada tingkat 20 hingga ke bawah disebabkan oleh dia punya wire rope break ataupun putus. Because as an engineer, safety engineer, you tak buat kerja betul-betul. Macam saya, bila saya buat inspection on the lift, when I found they have something abnormal on the wire rope, I will ask the management on that building to stop the lift. Jangan bagi guna, stop terus. So kita bagi notice kepada mereka. So this lift need to what they call untuk pembaikan. Kita bagi notice, kita tutup dalam selagi tak dibuat pembaikan, selagi itu lift tu tidak dibenarkan berjalan. So this is my what they call my cabaran lah, my cabaran challenge yang ada untuk saya lah. Selain daripada of course stress, kadang-kadang let's say kadang-kadang you terlepas pandang when you do the inspection, you terlepas pandang. And then after you balik inspection, lepas balik inspection berlaku kejadian yang tidak ada gini, berlakunya lift tu jatuh. So of course siapa yang akan dibersalahkan? Betul, you lah as an inspector. Right. So that's why kita rasa stres juga sebab ini berkaitan dengan what they call nyawa manusia kan. Right. So itu challenge yang pertama, dan yang kedua adalah in term of integrity. Alright. So when you work with industry or what they call or consultants or contractor, the integrity is very important. Okay. So the challenge number 2 is more to the integrity. Corruptions. Right? In term of corruption. So, ini adalah cabaran untuk safety engineer. Mungkin dia akan cakap, Cik Fairuz, lift saya ni orang ramai nak pakai, kalau tak boleh ni susah. Boleh tak lepaskan aja? I give you 10,000, you lepas. Ada pernah berlaku? Pernah berlaku untuk ditawarkan sendirian. So, itu adalah challenge. Because macam di industri, bila you tutup kilang akan rugi, betul tak? When you close the industry, let's say di Melaka ada kilang Mami. Bila I pergi inspection, audit, I dapati ada some of a procedure dia nak follow, okay, dia tak patuh dan kita bagi notice, kita kata kilang ni perlu. So ini yang you kena ada sebagai seorang professional engineer. So integrity you kena ada. That's very important. That's why kalau you tak ada, you don't have an integrity, that's why you build jambatan akan runtuh, jambatan akan patah. So this is called integrity. Bila you buat jalan, katakan harga jalan tu you boleh dapatkan untuk ketebalan bitumen tu dalam berapa inci? 10 inci lah you beli. Janganlah you nak untung banyak rosak, kan? That is called integrity. So ini adalah cabaran-cabaran sebagai seorang junior engineer. Pertama, of course, to make sure safety untuk public. Yang kedua adalah in term of integrity lah, rasuah dan sebagainya. Right, Diana?
Okay, thanks a lot, sir. So that's all from me. I pass my turn to Shazrin. Can proceed. Thanks, sir.
Okay, sir. First of all, thank you for your time and your considerations. Since like you are having a lot of questions from us, we are so sorry, and we really appreciate on your big efforts. It is okay if you want to take a break for a while, you want to drink or whatsoever. But
So you need to prepare.
okay. Well, let me introduce you myself. My name is Muhammad Shazrin Farhan bin Azmi, and now I am pursuing my study at University of Tun Hussein on Malaysia. I am a year 4 student, and I am taking mechanical engineering degree in bachelor's in mechanical engineering. And back to our objective, I have two types of questions for you, which is one is under an advice for engineering students, and the other one is about any related issues regarding to our environment. Okay, the first one is what advice would you give to engineering students about environment and sustainable issues in the industry? Okay, sir.
Students who aim to address the environmental and sustainable challenge in the future career. Okay, to address environmental and sustainable challenge is a critical aspect, Shazrin, of modern engineering right now. So now we become to IR 4.0, right? Technology, Industrial Revolution 4.0, right? Which is more digitalizations, more automations, more robotics. So which is that is very critical. So my advice for engineering students who aim to contribute to sustainability in their future career. Maybe for first one, maybe you can participate in sustainability initiative or activity. For example, you do the some of engagements in sustainability related project, then internship, right? Or research opportunity. Okay, this is my advice. And then maybe you can participate in a club or organization that dedicated to sustainability to gain and also experience and network with like mine individual. So this is my advice to participate in a sustainable initiative, right? And then as a engineering student, I advise you to develop strong technical skill, right? Which is you need to have a strong technical skill in your choose engineering field. A solid foundations in engineering principle is essential to developing or innovative and effective solution to sustainable challenge. Right. And then other than that, my advice is to explore renewable energy technology. Right. So you maybe can familiarize yourself with renewable energy technology such as solar, right? So you can study about the solar, about the wind, and also the hydropower. So this is more to the sustainable technology. Before this, maybe we can use electric. So when we use electric, so they have problem in terms of our climate change, right? Climate change, our climate change, our environment is not good, our pollution. So maybe as a student or as a young engineer, maybe you can think about to convert from the what you call the previous way to become a sustainable way. For example, you use a solar, right? You use solar and then to create power by hydropower technology, which is you use air, you use your water, right? The circulation of water and can generate the power. But right now, when we want to generate power, we use what they call coal, right? We use a coal, right? Coal power. We use a gas, which is can give impact or effect to our our environments, all right, our environment. So that is my suggestion. And then other than that, you can what you call integrate your sustainability into your learning. Okay, maybe you can seek out the coursework, project, or any activity that emphasize a sustainable principle, that understand how engineering solutions can be developed with environmental consideration from the outset. So I'll give you one example, all right? You know the biodiesel technology. So biodiesel technology mostly used at palm oil mill, kilang kelapa sawit. Means bahan-bahan buangan daripada proses kilang kelapa sawit tadi, dia akan buang di dalam satu kolam yang besar lah. So kolam yang besar, right? So kolam yang besar. So apa yang dibuat? Kalau kolam tu dibiarkan sahaja without proses apa-apa, dia akan beri impact kepada alam sekitar. Alright? Which is, ialah dalam kolam yang penuh dengan sisa-sisa minyak dan sebagainya, so dia akan boleh menyebabkan orang kata masalah kepada persekitaran, pencemaran dan sebagainya, bau busuk dan sebagainya. So apa yang dia boleh buat? So dia create one of the what they call technology, alright? So daripada dalam kolam tu dia akan inject some of bacteria untuk menghasilkan biodiesel tadi. So from that sampah sarap yang ada dalam kolam tu, dia akan boleh produce biodiesel, which is biodiesel ni gas. Biodiesel ni is one of the type of gas, which is gas ni boleh disalurkan kepada kilang-kilang lain untuk membuat proses penjanaan elektrik semula. So that's why kita panggil dia sustainability. Sustainable. Right? Daripada bahan buangan tadi, dia proses, dia jadi satu benda yang boleh digunakan untuk ada industri ataupun untuk diri dia sendiri. So this is the contoh bagaimana you nak pastikan in term of alam sekitar, environmental dan juga sustainability. So itu adalah saya punya Syazrin, saya punya cadangan lah pada mana-mana student selepas ni. Kalau keluar nanti, kalau katakan you ada interview with industry, kalau dia tanya bagaimana you nak ni, so maybe you boleh jawab macam mana yang saya cakap tadi lah pada panel, alright?
Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, next question is under any related issues. Okay. I have two questions about this. And the first one is, what did career path that can be pursued as a professional engineer in your workplace beside on your current position?
Thank you. So I think for question 512, 513, you skip lah because I think this is same with 5.1. So then you goes to the 6.1. What is it? Career path. Alright. So this is very interesting. Alright. Beside my current position right now as a factory and machinery inspector, right? You also can be, a safety officer. Safety officer, SHO. Safety and health officer. Right. My workplace. So beside as a government inspector, right? You also can become a safety officer, which is more to working on the construction industry and also the oil and gas industry. So we call it SHO, alright? So how you want to become a SHO? You need to go training for 3 months at NIOSH. You know NIOSH? Okay. When you already get a training in NIOSH, you have to do some exam and interview. When you pass, you can become a safety officer in industry. Other than that, you also can become as a site safety engineer or site safety supervisor. Sorry, site safety we call triple S, which is this is a yellow book. Okay, SSO is a green book, right? We call a green book. SSO is green book. So triple S site safety supervisor is a yellow book. So you can get this information from Dutch website or NIOSH website, right? And then you also can become a lead competent person. Lead competent person is a person that what they call responsible in terms of how to install the lift, how to maintain the lift, and how to do the repair on lift, right? Lift competent person. And then so they have so many career paths in safety, right? Safety officer, lift competent person, major hazard competent persons, and then you can become a scaffolder, right? And also you can become what you call CHRA competent, right? And also you can become as a trainer or trainer for safety and health, right? Okay, Shazrin.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have one other question for you, which is I want your personal answer or personal opinion, which is I want to ask, what skills and knowledge area should engineering students focus on becoming an engineer?
Okay, skill and knowledge. Okay, Shazrin, when you want to become an engineer or you want to get a job as an engineer in industry, I believe all the university students they have some criteria. They have a same criteria. For example, you after this you will be a graduate from UTHM, and then maybe others graduate from UITM from engineering also. They have some criteria on you, Shazrin. You also get appointed 3.5, and then that person from UITM, UMP also get a same pointer. So what different between you and that person? In industry, they are not really on pointer, right? So my advice is skill. They have three. They have a three element you need to have to be a good engineer, which called SKE. Which is S is skill, right? K is a knowledge, and E is experience, right? So you have three this element in yourself, you will be a good engineer for the future. You have a skill, you have a knowledge, you have experience, right? And other than that, the most important thing is your soft skill. Soft skills is very important. The way you talk, the way you manage, the way you handle. Maybe when you have a problem in industry, let's say you as an engineer in company A, let's say they have you as a mechanical engineer, they have some problem in your machine or production. So how you handle it? How you manage? How you give instruction to your staff? So that is very important in soft skill. The way you talk, the way you speak with manner and also with professional. Right, Chazri? You get it?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir. Okay, next I pass to my another friends. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Farus. My name is Calvin. Now I will talk about. I would like to ask about your company background. Could you provide us a brief overview for your company background and its history?
When I want to talk to brief the very long story, right? So maybe I give it in the simple way. So my company background, DOSH lah, the Department of Safety and Health is a department is under Ministry of Human Resource, right? And so this is a government company, which is this government is to ensuring the safety and health and also the welfare of the people at work, as well as protecting other people from the safety and health hazards arising from the activity sector. So which includes so we have a cover we cover 10 activity or 10 sector, right? Which is manufacturing, mining and quarry, constructions, hotel and restaurant, agriculture, forestry and fishing. Also, we cover on the transports industry, storage and communication industry, and public service and statutory authority. And then in terms of utilities like gas, electricity like TMB, we also cover water, Jabatan Berkelan Air, something like that, and sanitary service, finance, insurance, real estate and business service, and wholesale and retail trade. So this is the activity sector that we cover. We only not cover two activity, which is for army, we not cover. Charles of cover army, and also for the shipping ordinary, perkapalan, we not cover. Other than that, all the activity sector, pekerjaan, we cover under OSHA, right? So the HQ, DOSH HQ located at Putrajaya, right? So I'm working now in Putrajaya lah, right? Before this, I'm working in Sabah, DOSH Sabah, and then I back to Malacca, and now I'm in the Putrajaya. Alright. So vision and mission, our vision is to be a leader of occupational safety and health. And we want to be a leader of occupational health, and our mission is to ensure safety and health at workplace. So any workplace, we want to ensure safety. That's why when we put a mission to ensure safety and health at workplace, so that's why our staff responsibility is to go for inspection, to go for the auditing at any place of work, to make sure that they are safe, they can do their jobs or activity without any injuries or accidents. All right.
Okay, thank you. For the next question is, can I ask what is the size and scope of your organization in terms of employee and geographic presence?
Is the number of staff, Kelvin. Right. I cannot give the specific numbers, but this is my roughly. Our staff, technical staff around 1,000 plus, 1,000 plus. I think long in Malaysia, right? So we have HQ located in Putrajaya, and every state we have one office, which is in Johor, in Johor Bahru. We have office DOSH Johor in Johor lah, JB. In Malacca, we have an office in DOSH Malacca in ICRO MITC. And also, but for Sabah and Sarawak, we not only have in the state, but we also have branch in the located for Sabah. We have 3 branch, which is located at Tawau, Sandakan, and also Labuan. So we have allocated. Before this, we don't have any branch. When I working with Sabah, DOSH Sabah, because you know the Sabah geography is very big, right? when you want to go to the inspection from one place to one place, they take almost, for example, from KK to Tawau, it will take about 9 to 6 hours to arrive at Tawau. So you imagine you already tired when drive, you know drive, and then the condition of geography, and then the road is not very good. So when you arrive at Tawau and then you need to go for inspection, I think it's very tired, right? So that's why we do the branch in the Tawau, Sandakan, and also Labuan. In Sarawak, we have Dosh in Miri, Kuching, Sibu, and also Bintulu. Alright. So this is the total of our number of employees organization. So this my organization will lead by our Director General, which is Ketua Pengarah lah, IR Engineer Haji Muhammad Hatta bin Zakaria, which is our DG, Director General. And under Director General, they have Deputy Director General, and also they have pengarah in the state. Alright, Director in Melaka, Director in Johor, Director in... So from the state, they have a technical staff. Also for Melaka, let's say for Melaka, we have 50 technical staff. JB, because JB is the size of industry very big, so the staff is more than of course more than Melaka. So JB maybe around 100 technical staff in there, right? Kevin.
For the next question, can you define your company approach to industrial relation and employee well-being?
That's relation. You means employee well-being. You means what's Kevin?
It's like how your company take care of their employee.
Oh, of course. When you talk about the well-being, all right, how to take care employee well-being, because this is same with our mission to ensure safety and health at workplace, right? So this is our mission. So by hook or by crook, we need to do some of planning, to do some of activity that can ensure a safety and health workplace. So what our department do for employee well-being? Of course, we do the publicity promotion, right? We go to the industry, we give some talks, all right, to give their more safety awareness in terms of safety culture, right? And then in terms of procedure, SOP, and so on. Other than that, we also do the engagement with a particular industry. For example, Petronas. We do some activity like safety day, right? Safety day or safety week or OSH week. So, which is we want to educate them to the safety precaution, the safety awareness and safety culture, to make sure that the employee well-being will take care by the management of that industry. So of course, we have a lot of program to approach industry relation. We do engagement, we do the meeting, weekly meeting, we do the auditing to the company, and also we do, of course, the important thing is we do the inspections to the company or industry, right?
Okay, thank you. For the next topic is, I would like to ask about element of environmental and sustainability. For the first question is, what environmental and sustainability initiative or practice does your workplace implement?
This one I give the example, Kelvin. So when we talk about the environmental and sustainability initiative or practice at workplace, I think this is more to the industry, right? more to the industry. For example, that I mentioned before, I give some example for the biodiesel, right? They use what they call sampah sarap daripada proses buah kelapa sawit dan dijadikan the biodiesel gas. I think which is more to the sustainability. And then of course by using using a solar technology also that we call as sustainability. But in our department, we more to the inspection, right? Inspection. So maybe what I can say is in terms of environmental and sustainability. For example, I can give during inspection, right? When we go for the inspection, sometimes we need to do the inspection at the at the walking at height, at the certain height is very high, which is you need to walk on the panjat that tangga ladder, and then which is very very dangerous, right? So based on our technology right now, IR 4.0, what we can do is we already use drone for inspections. All right. So which is our inspector no need to panjat the ladder, okay, and then go to the highest point. So we just stay di bawah, and then we use a technology for drone and check whether the particular inspection goes or not, right? Other than that, the confined space, right? Confined space, which is a confined area, right? That also is a dangerous activity. When I want to go to inspection, like a boiler, steam boiler, right? Of course, you need to go inside the confined space to check any defect or any abnormal condition inside there. For example, like dents, crack, and so on. But if you go inside without proper planning, so you will be die, because we don't know what gas inside there. So that's why you need to know. You need to do the gas testing first to know what gas inside, and that to make sure the oxygen conditions are enough before your staff or your inspector go inside. So what we do right now, we also using a drone to go inside for inspection, and then we using of camera technology of camera like a boroscope. Also, we not use man already go for the inside for inspection. So maybe this is the practice or initiative that our department do right now, lah, Kevin.
Okay, thank you. For the last question is, are there specific program or strategy aimed at improving employee safety and well-being?
Like I mentioned before, to improve employee safety and well-being, this is depend on what they call commitment from the industry or from your management or from your boss. Let's say we government, we always have we have many strategy or program to improve employee safety at the workplace. But when we don't have a cooperation from the management, from the industry, so it not will be work, right? So the important thing is the what they call the commitment from the management or industry. So the specific program, I give example, the specific program or strategy that we apply in industry right now. We have a program, for example, to check the safety condition in workplace, more to the sounds, right? More to the sounds checking. Bunyi bising. Also, they have what I call a problem in terms of when you work with the condition of bunyi bising, noisy. So maybe at the 7 or 10 years you're working, there will be effect to your eyes, to your, right? You akan hilang pendengaran, you akan bekak. So what we do a specific program. We go to the industry and then we do some of inspection. We do the testing. We have a equipment to test what level of the sounds, the noisy, right? That for example for well-being. When we found that the industry have the condition of bunyi bising tadi is more than daripada tahap yang dibenarkan, so we suggest to the company to buy what you call macam alat penutup pendengaran lah macam ni untuk dia punya para pekerja lah untuk working. And then also we also have a program to do a chemical inspection. For example, we go for the company, we check what chemical they use, so what the effect for the chemical, and then we give the recommendation to the industry to improve on the condition situations to make sure that the employee can working very well. And then we put also our publicity, like we give them a poster for safety, poster, and then we do the video, and then we give some talk and so on. So that is the way or our mitigation for program or strategy that to improve employee safety at the workplace that governed by our department, Kelvin.
Okay, thank you for answering. Now I will pass to our next member.
Okay, I think they are very simple. What is the purpose of safety inspection? Of course, to ensure the safety and health to the workplace, right? So this is for the safety inspection. We have two category. We do inspection on machinery and we do the inspection for the factory, right? So all these factory and also machinery, our target is to make sure that they are in a good condition, all right, before any staff or they start for the activity or start their work lah. So how often should they be conducted? Okay, actually for factory and machinery, 50 months. 50 months, all right, they need to 50 months. So another 50 months, they need to do the inspection again. So every 50 months, the license or certificate will be expired, right? So that means the industry need to ask department 3 months before it's expired for inspection for renewal, right? So fail to renew, our department can punish them. We can fine them in the court and so on. Okay. Right. All right. So how we conduct a safety audit? Right. So safety audit is we need to have we need to write a letter first to the industry, right? We mention to them, for example, let's say I want to do a safety audit in Honda manufacturing in Alur Gajah. So what we need to do is we need to write a letter first and then send to the Honda. We mentioned that we want to come to Honda to perform the safety audit at the specific date. Right. So during safety audit, we will check on the document first. Documentation. which is we want to see the procedure, SOP, standard operation procedure for every activity. For example, in Honda, they have activity to manufacture a car. So maybe they have activity painting, they have activity cutting. So all this type of activity, they need to have a SOP, standard operation procedure. Other than that, we will look on the risk assessment documentation. For example, HIREC. So is it this industry already developed the HIREC? HIREC is a hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control for that activity. All right, and then we also go for the check on the certificate of machinery that need to register with DOS. Okay, for example, boiler, air compressor, all right, overhaul travel crane. So all these machinery must have a valid certificate. I mean, they are not expired. So we will check they have a certificate or not. And other than that, we will look on the record of PPE requirement. So is it the company give the PPE to the workers or not? So if they are give to the workers, we want to check their record lah, the logbook, right? So please make sure under OSHA there is a compulsory to the management or what they call employee to give PPE free of charge to the workers or staff, right? For example, like a safety boot, safety helmet, goggles, and so on, right? And then after we go through the documentation, and then we go to the physical inspection, which is we will walk about around the factory, and then we will see in terms of the layout, in terms of the machinery, and so on. So during safety audit, Balkis, of course, you just remember two elements, which is document audit and also the physical audit, right? Alright. So if employee refuse to wear the required PPE, so as a department under OSHA, we can fine them by our act lah. So we can charge them with the court, and then if I'm not mistaken, the fine around 1,000 ringgit Malaysia or 3 months presence. Sorry? Oh, last question. I think this one I already mentioned. Balkis to Shazrin, I think. The quality should new engineer have nowadays to succeed in the future is depend on the three element that I mentioned before, which is SKE: skill, knowledge, and experience. And add on with the soft skill. Soft skill mean the way how you talk, the way how you manage, and very important is they want to know you. Are you a professional or not? All right. So and then of course, maybe I can add another one. The quality you should have is about integrity. You must have a strong integrity, right? Integrity means you're not involved with any type of corruptions, all right? you're very dedicated with your work, right? And then you're very expertise in with your works and your what you call your field. So that is very important. So for me, to be a new engineers nowadays, all right, of course, you need to have a skill, you need to learn a skill, knowledge, you have to top up your knowledge, all right, based on our industry right now, because we now move with the IR 4.0. So you can answer, and then of course for experience. So that one is very important. You can go for the experience first, and then I'm sure that after you have some of experience, you will be a good news engineers in the future. All right. Even so far semua okey lah, dapat saya menjawab soalan kamu semua dan kamu boleh menyiapkan assignment kamu dengan lancar lah. Okay, ada lagi? Tak boleh. Right. Semua semoga assignment ini dapat disiapkan dengan jaya lah, ya. So anything kalau ada apa-apa yang agak confused ataupun ada yang tertinggal, mungkin Balkis boleh mesej saya balik lah untuk tanya dengan lebih lanjut lagi. Tak ni. Kita punya ni ada buat report. Record. Dia ada buat record. Lah ni saya tengok balik. That's all. Jadi after this IR Shazrin after this. Right? Okay, bye.
Thank you, Doktor. Thank you, sir.
Terima kasih Cik Tarus.